What's going on, y'all? It's your boy blurrywaters back with some more Marvel news and updates. Got some rumors, got some reports, so let's just go ahead and get into it. So first order of business, there's going to be two Black Panthers in Avengers Doomsday. We're going to have Shuri's Black Panther and we're going to have the introduction of the new T'Challa. I think this has been long overdue. We've all been waiting to see who's going to take over that mantle as far as filling T'Challa's role as Black Panther. I am not of the loud minority that didn't enjoy Shuri as Black Panther in Wakanda Forever. I enjoyed Letitia Wright's portrayal of Shuri, how she conveyed her emotions, how she was written, her character development in the movie alone was pretty solid. As a side note, I think Wakanda Forever was needed. I think the way it honored Chadwick and celebrated his legacy of being T'Challa and bringing that character to life, I think there was a time where it needed to be honored, it needed to be celebrated, and it was just such an open wound that a lot of fans was just healing from. I don't necessarily think Wakanda Forever is a great movie, nor do I think it's a bad movie. I do think it was needed for the time that it came out regarding Chadwick's passing. I mean, let's keep it a buck. Chadwick Boseman was supposed to be the face of the MCU after Endgame. He was supposed to be reliving his events of being snapped away, and then in Black Panther 2, he was going to be talking about his PTSD of being away for so long. That was supposed to be Chadwick Boseman's T'Challa, but it didn't happen. Now, don't get me wrong, there's been other Marvel projects where it seems like Marvel's kind of just milking the grieving process of Chadwick Boseman, but I'm glad now with Doomsday, we're going to finally get the introduction to the new T'Challa and how we can help move this character on forward. Whoever's going to be the new T'Challa, Black Panther, got some pretty big shoes to fill, but I trust Marvel, I trust the Russo brothers, and I think they're going to make the best decision with choosing who's going to play that role. Now, with all that being said, let's move on to some more rumors regarding Doomsday. It's also being rumored that Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man is going to be in Avengers Doomsday as well, too. This is the part that kind of concerns me. I think Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man in No Way Home made a lot of sense. Him and Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man coming in to help Tom Holland deal with his grieving process, help him deal with his loss. That made sense for the story and the plot. With this movie, I just don't know where he fits in. You have the new Avengers, or the Thunderbolts rather. You have Sam Wilson's Avengers. You have the Fantastic Four and the OG X-Men coming back for this movie. There's just a lot jam-packed into this, and I just don't see where he fits. I think nostalgia is a great marketing tool, but it's only great when it makes sense. I hope they're just not nostalgia baiting us into something to not necessarily deliver in the end. Whose role is going to have to take a back seat so he can get enough screen time to do whatever his character is supposed to be doing in this movie. I've been really circling the idea that Marvel should have its own Elseworlds like DC and really give Tobey Maguire his own Spider-Man movie to give him a final send-off, but that's just me. But hey, I trust the Russo brothers. I'm not going to doubt them. They have been flawless from field goal range with their Marvel content. I'm not going to doubt them now, so I'm just going to go ahead and just give them the benefit of the doubt and see what they do if this is true. And that transitions to the next rumor that I'm going to be talking about. So after Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars, the Russo brothers are supposed to take a Kevin Feige-like role overseeing the MCU. I think this is a dope idea. I hope this is true. I think this is the right direction to go. What other directors have shown and batted as well as the Russo brothers regarding the Marvel Universe. They made Winter Soldier. They made Civil War. They made Infinity War and Endgame. They have not missed yet. So with all that being said, I'm just going to put my trust into Kevin Feige and what Marvel is doing and letting the Russo brothers take over and usher the MCU to a new era post Secret Wars. I don't know what that's going to look like. I hope they go a whole golden age era of the Marvel Universe. I think that retro look fit really well in the Fantastic Four movie, a la Alex Ross with The Thing. You can clearly see Alex Ross's imprint on the new Spider-Man suit for Spider-Man Brand New Day. I think that's the best direction to go aesthetically and visually for the Marvel Universe. See, the Russos have already done a really good job in incorporating realism and still having that fantastical element and just meshing them together. But I think it's time that the Marvel Universe kind of goes into its retro bag and really embrace that vibrant, colorful scheme that is the Golden Age. I don't know if it's going to be Kevin Feige being replaced by the Russo brothers or Kevin Feige and the Russo brothers working hand in hand to oversee what's going on with the Marvel Universe. I said it from day one. Kevin Feige is stretched way too thin between doing the movies and doing the shows, overseeing everything that's going on, and making sure everything ties in. It's a lot for one person to do. It's having 3 guys instead of 1 overseeing everything. It's going to make sure all of this, all of the content, all of the shows and movies are a bit more cohesive. I'm hoping they do away with the shows completely, because I always thought the shows were just homework, but that's just me. But like I said, the Russo brothers, they have my trust. They've been doing well, and leave it to them. Let them handle it. Let them oversee what's going to happen next, and I have no doubts they're going to deliver. But hey, that's all the news I got for y'all today. That's all the news and reports and rumors that I've been looking online and seeing about. But like always, I want to know what y'all think. How do y'all feel about this? How do y'all feel about there being 2 Black Panthers and Doomsday? How do y'all feel about Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man possibly coming back? Do y'all like the idea that the Russo brothers are going to take over, a la Kevin Feige overseeing the MCU? It's just a lot to go around and a lot to look at. So we're going to see how this all unfolds. We're going to see what's true and what's not true, and just go from there when the time comes. But you already know what it is, y'all. Go ahead, comment, let me know what you think. Like this video, and be easy.